Grandma, what did you look like when you were a little girl?
I was blonde, and I used to have long hair, just like you.
And what were you like?
I used to be playful and talkative.
What about you, Grandpa?
I used to be very shy. Whenever a stranger came to our house, I would hide in a closet.
Did you used to have lots of fun when you were kids?
When I was a child, I used to play hide and seek with my brother and my sister. It was my favorite game. I would also jump the rope with my friends, and we would often play moms and dads as kids. We played outdoors a lot. We also liked playing hopscotch. We used to draw the squares on the ground with chalk.
Kids still play these games. That's unbelievable.
What about you, Grandpa?
My brother and I would spend the day walking around the neighborhood, visiting other kids on the block and playing games. We used to have wooden scooters and we would ride them every day. Sometimes we would make paper planes.
I have a scooter too, and I can also make paper planes.
That's great.
Did you have any fairy tale books?
Yes, sometimes my mother would read us some tales before going to sleep, but we didn't have too many books.
Did you like any sport when you were kids?
I used to take ballet classes because I wanted to be a ballerina.
I used to play baseball. I was good at it and used to be selected as the #1 player. I was popular among my peers.
Yay! What was school like when you were kids? I really want to know.
Well, students used to respect their teachers very much. We would always obey them. I can remember Mrs. Elizabeth, my third-grade teacher, very well. When we arrived each morning, she would sit at her desk. She would always smile and say hello to each student as they entered. When the bell rang, she would stand up and clear her throat. That meant we were supposed to be quiet so that the class could start.
Teachers were usually very strict. If the children were naughty, they had to stand in the corner. Our teacher would even hit our palms with a ruler.
That must have hurt quite a lot.
Yes, it did.
Did you wear uniforms?
No, we didn't used to wear uniforms. We used to wear our everyday clothes to school.
Was there a cafeteria in your school?
No, the schools did not used to offer lunch to students. Every student would carry their own food and water from home.
But I bet you didn't have homework when you were in school, did you?
Students used to have homework back then, too.
Really? Wow.
Did you used to walk to school?
Yes, I used to walk to school with my siblings because we lived close to the school.
My school was not close to my home, so I would go by bus.
Did you used to have a smartphone or a computer?
No, of course not. There were no smartphones or computers back then.
Really? Then how did you use to contact your friends and relatives?
We used to go to a phone booth with lots of coins. Or we would write letters. But it would take days before they were delivered.
Life seems hard without technology.
We used to have a record player. We would listen to our favorite songs.
What about TV?
We had a black and white TV. I remember we would sit in front of the TV in the evenings watching movies.
What did you used to eat when you were kids?
During summertime, we would eat lots of fresh vegetables and fruits, as well as milk and cheese. During wintertime, we would eat potatoes, beans, canned fruits and pickles, rice and oats, meat and eggs.
I know there were no supermarkets then. Where did you use to buy your food?
There used to be small grocery stores in town where you could buy food.
Was there ice cream when you were kids? What about cola?
Yes, there used to be ice cream and soda counters in the stores.
Your childhood was really beautiful and interesting.
Yes, I miss my childhood so much.
We used to be so happy.
Used to and would are used to describe something that happened in the past but doesn't happen any longer.
I used to have long hair. When I was a child, I would jump the rope.
We didn't used to wear uniforms.
Did you used to walk to school? They're interchangeable when referring to past actions.
We would ride our scooters every day.
Or
We used to ride our scooters every day.
what is not used to talk about past states.
I used to be very shy.
Correct.
I would be very shy.
Incorrect.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.